Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Coach Chris from AccuTrader.net. Uh, just want to make a quick disclosure. This video is for educational purposes. We do not give specific financial advice to anyone. If you trade futures, you can and probably will lose money. There's a link to both of the written disclosures. If you haven't read them before, please study them. There's two links in the description below. Now, having said that, let's get into this. Sorry about not releasing a video yesterday afternoon. My daughter, my 10-year-old daughter, had her first basketball game yesterday that I had to go to, and they were victorious. Want to thank all of my new subscribers and the new owners of the AccuTrade system, which have picked it up: Richard, Robert, Zeke, and Melissa. So thank you very much for that. If you have any questions, just email me. Installation should take less than 5 minutes. It's the usage you're going to have to practice. So having said that, let's get into yesterday's market. As I said, I apologize about not getting this out, but family comes first for me. We have officially, as of today, changed over to the December contract, which is the Z contract. So if you're trading NQ, it's NQZ. The micro is MNQZ. This is a 5-minute chart of the MNQZ December 2024 expiration. I have the AccuTrader system on the screen. That's what you see here with this gray cloud, this red line in the middle, and this green and red line, and this green line. The market is open as I'm filming this, and so if you see this flashing over here, that's what that's all about. Yesterday, I will admit, was not the best day for the indicator. This central red line here is the basis line. That's where price likes to revert to. And any time that price stays close to that, the indicator is not going to be effective. This indicator detects big pushes in momentum. And in order to trigger a buy or sell system, we need some momentum. And with this price just kind of hanging around here, you can see I've drawn two boxes on my chart that I'll show you later of consolidation areas where price seemed to stay within for virtually the whole day. But we did catch a nice down trade at the open, which went about 90 points, but you can see it wasn't very lasting. They pushed down, and then they reverted and actually came above the basis line. Not a huge amount, but for a little bit. And then we got another push down at 925, which went for, I believe it's around 100 points. Yeah, almost exactly 100 points. So even if you caught half that, you'd have a nice trade on your hands. But you can see here, there was no continuation. In fact, it pulled down, came back, and then went right back, almost similar to this trade. If you take this trade and superimpose it over there, they're almost identical. Push down, revert back, consolidation. Push down, revert back, consolidation. And then it stayed in this zone for most of the day. And even though we did get a buy signal here, you can see it was a break-even trade at best, possibly even a loser. It went up 20 points initially, consolidated, and then eventually did go up, but not by a huge amount. So what we basically had is we had a zone here of consolidation, and then they just went up a level and then consolidated. And you can see here any buy or sell entries, they just didn't go anywhere. And as I've said before, the system can trigger when the momentum is changing. The only thing the system does not know is if there's going to be any follow through. So you can just see how it stayed in the zone. I mean, never really got anywhere until overnight. For some reason, they really pushed this thing up. Starting right here, we got the trigger at 23:35 Central Time. So 1:30 in the morning, they decided to slowly push this up. And it was a fairly substantial, let's just measure it out once. 150 points. They just gradually, one bar at a time. As I said, this is a 5-minute chart. So you can see how they just kind of slowly, gradually put this out. But I did want to show you one other thing. The system not only is nice to have for indicating some of these, these nice pushes where you can catch a 50, 100 plus point move very quickly. It keeps you on the right side of the trade. So in other words, let's just go here. If price was below this basis line, like in through here, do not try to enter along thinking you're going to catch a reversal, because the chances of that are very slim. And like here, once price does break through and we're above this red basis line here, stick to only long trades. Don't try to catch these reversals. You may catch one or two, but what's going to happen is you're going to catch one, you're going to lose two, and it's just going to chop up any profits that you made. So staying on the right side of the trade is very important, or the right side of the market, let's just say, and that's where this thermometer over here can help you. If it's green, excuse me, and you're above this basis line, don't try to short it. There's just no reason. You're not, even if you do catch a small move, it's not going to materialize. And 9 times out of 10, it'll be like this bar here. Let me just expand it, where they'll push it down and then they'll suck it right back up right away. And so you'll get nowhere, and you'll just burn up your account in commissions or any profits that you made. And you can see here, this is now, 2:30 in the afternoon. You can see how this kind of ran out of energy. We got a down sell signal, and it just petered out right instantly. And then 2 bars later, we get a buy signal. The initial candle did pop 20 points, and eventually it got up to, 40 points. But it's not like a normal trade that would go up 30 to 50 points. Granted, this is late in the day also, so you want to be really cautious trading after about 1:30 in the afternoon, really, especially on a day like this that hadn't shown itself to give you any indication that we were going to get a big push up. So not sure what to expect today. We do have a little news coming out this morning. Nothing that I think is going to be too significant. But what I think is probably going to happen between now and tomorrow at 2 p.m. when the Fed is going to release the rate announcement, we're probably going to see either like slow moves like this and what this is people are positioning themselves. They have like hedge funds, banks, they use futures to hedge their equity positions. And so what you'll see is they'll be positioning themselves by either buying or selling based on hedging their overall portfolio in the futures market. So between tomorrow and or between today and tomorrow at 2 p.m., you will probably see some moves and bursts, but I don't think we're going to see, real violent moves up and down. You'll see probably more controlled moves like this where, they want to increase their position. Boom, they'll slowly do that, either by selling or buying. You'll see more controlled, longer, sustained moves like that. Oh, also, make sure you're on the Z contract. It's the volume is now officially greater on the December contract than it is on the September contract. So it's time to start trading that if you haven't already. Most of your trading systems, it's very easy to do. It's either built in or will remind you. Ninja will remind you. So I recommend probably this morning doing that, and you'll be in good shape. So thanks again to all my new owners of the AccuTrader system. Any questions, give me a holler. Otherwise, have a great day trading, and we'll talk to you either later today or tomorrow.